Hi, Firsties, Miss Palmer here. I'm here again this week with another writing lesson. This week is going to be different than the opinion writing you've done the past 2 weeks. This week, we're going to write about an informational topic. But the really cool thing about this week is that you all are going to get to pick your own topic. Okay? So let me share with you all what we're going to be doing exactly this week. And then you all will see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm still up here, remember. What you all are going to be doing this week is learning about something that you want to learn about and sharing it with your teachers and I. I'll move me down here so you can see. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to head over to brainpopjunior.com and pick a topic that you want to write about. So you're going to get to pick any video that you want on BrainPop. It could be about a person, an animal, a place, a thing, some sort of sports topic, something in history, any topic from BrainPop. And you're going to watch that video. And when you're watching that video, it might be a good idea to take some little notes, because after you're done, you're going to share with us some things that you learned. Okay? So remember, the free username and password for BrainPop Junior is his D Jefferson with no spaces, all lowercase. And the password is his D. Once again, all lowercase, no spaces. Okay? So how you're going to start this writing is you're going to try to write 5 things you learned about your topic. Now, if that seems really hard for you or you're really struggling to write 5 things, then okay, try and write 3 things. Make your goals attainable for you, right? That means make sure you can meet your own goals. But if you know you can write 5 things about your topic, we would love to see it, okay? Remember that your topic is going to teach us something, not tell us a story. So you're not going to write about your favorite book and why it's your favorite, or tell us a story about one time when you went to the zoo, right? You're going to teach us something with real information and real facts, not opinions and not made up stories, okay? Make sure you stay focused on your topic the whole time. That means from beginning to end, it should all be about your topic. So the first sentence all the way down to the last should be all on the same topic, okay? So make sure you're using the right words when talking about your topic. For example, if you're learning about an animal, make sure you're saying the right thing. If only some of that animal does something, make sure you use the word some. If all of those animals do the same thing, then use the word all. If many, which you can see on our little slide right here, that means more than some, make sure you're using the word many. If most do the same thing, then okay, most is very much so like many, meaning majority of that animal or whatever you're writing about does whatever topic it is that you're talking about, okay? So just make sure you're using the right word and that it makes sense. So whatever topic that you're talking about, you have to know that your facts have to be true and have to be accurate, right? Because we're sharing information with your teacher essentially, because that's who will be reading and grading your writing. Okay, so just make sure you're using the right words when you're talking about your topic. That's very important. Okay, so here is a little example that Miss Palmer wrote. Now, some of you might think, whoa, this looks really long. But this is an example that I wrote with 5 facts about my topic. So I want you to try and write 5 facts, but if you can't, 3 would be a good starting point. Everybody should be able to write 3, but if you can write 5 like I did, please do that, okay? So I'm going to read to you my example, and then I'll talk about my drawing as well, okay? So I watched a video about polar bears, okay? So that's what my topic is going to be. Polar bears are very big, interesting animals. In fact, they are the biggest hunters on land. When they are cubs, they stay with their mothers for 2 years. When they get older, they have to hunt for their own food. They like to hunt for fish in the water and can swim for over 100 miles. Since it lives in the cold, a polar bear's hair is hollow to keep it warm. Polar bears are amazing. So, as you can see, where it says they are big hunters on land, that's one fact I learned. When they're cubs, they stay with their mothers for 2 years. That's 2 facts I learned. When they get older, they have to hunt for their food. That's 3 facts I learned. They can swim for over 100 miles. That's 4 facts I've learned. And since it lives in the cold, a polar bear's hair is hollow to keep it warm. So that was my 5th fact. You can also see over here that I drew a drawing of a polar bear, okay? So I did an ABCD drawing. Remember, ABCD is accurate, big, descriptive, and colorful. So a polar bear is white, which is why I left my picture white, because they are white. But you can see where I drew details of the hollow white fur, and I even labeled it. Now, a picture is not totally necessary, but it is going to make your writing look that much better, right? So this is a perfect little example here that Ms. Palmer did for you. But once again, if writing 5 facts is a little too much for you, try to shoot for 3, okay? I know you can do it. So now I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do and where you need to go and how you need to do it, okay? So you're going to pick whatever video it is you want onto BrainPop Junior, okay? So you got to log in. After you log in, you can pick whatever topic it is that you're interested in and want to write about. You're going to grab a piece of paper and begin. So when you're writing, make sure to include a topic sentence. If you look back on mine, my topic sentence was polar bears are very big, interesting animals, okay? Try to write 5 things you know. One can be included in the topic sentence. The other should be separate sentences. So once again, if you look back at my writing, you can see that each fact that I said was a separate sentence, okay? Because that's a separate thing that I wanted you to learn about polar bears. Then you need a closing sentence. So don't just end your paper with a fact. We want to close the paper all the way up, okay? So my closing sentence said, polar bears are amazing, right? So make sure you have a good, strong closing sentence at the end of your writing. Does it have to be perfect? No. Just do your best and read over what you wrote to make sure that it makes sense, okay? So not only are you checking for capital letters at the beginning of each sentence, or if you're writing about a specific place or thing, you need to have correct ending punctuation, and you need to make sure your handwriting's neat and you have finger spaces in between each word. That makes it easier for your teacher to read. Plus, you have to go back and reread what you wrote to make sure it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense to you, it's not going to make sense to your teacher, right? So that's the most important thing here, is making sure that what you wrote made sense. You also have to make sure that from beginning to end, you're staying on the same topic. So don't start writing about polar bears and then end writing about cats. That's confusing for the reader, and we're not understanding which topic you're really writing about, okay? So make sure from beginning to end, you're staying on the same topic. So me and the other first grade teachers are so excited to read your writing, and we can't wait to learn some new things. So make sure, if you forget what you're supposed to do, watch this video again. You can always have this up while you're starting your writing. But my suggestion is, while you're watching your BrainPop Junior video, to jot down some little notes or important facts that you know that you want to include in your writing piece, okay? So we're really excited, and we can't wait to learn some new things from you all, okay? So get busy writing. Make sure you're trying your best, and make sure you have a clear meaning of what you're writing about. Bye.